Hey guys, good morning. It's your girl SeekretD with Strawberry Letter Response. So today's letter was written in by a woman. She said she was married for 6 years, and she said one day her husband, right before he left for work, kissed her on the forehead and basically said that he doesn't want to be married to her anymore. Said that he had an epiphany in church, and the Lord said that they both need to be happy, and she said, well, she is happy, and he's like, well, I'm not happy, right? She said she was so distraught. She told everybody she didn't go to work. She stayed home. She cried all day, and she was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it, right? So now she's saying that she wished she didn't tell so many people, because now everybody's calling her every day. Her mom set up a group text chat with her aunts, and now she's just like, oh my goodness. And to add insult to injury, she said that she's also pregnant, but she was waiting until another appointment to tell her husband, since she's over 40 and she's considered high risk. She said that she's sure that he probably has another woman, but that's none of her business. He says he wants to sell the house so he can eventually buy another house in the future, and she says she doesn't want to leave her house. Yeah, so she told him that he was selfish for wanting to sell the house, and he basically said that she deserved a better man than him. And she told him to cut the BS. It's not you, it's me type thing. And he left because she said he doesn't like confrontation. So now she's concerned, because she's like also in the group chat with her mom and her aunts. They're trying to figure out ways to make her marriage work. And she's already told him that the way he handled things is no going back. So it's a done deal. So now her concern is having to deal with her family and friends in her business. Also having to deal with this pregnancy, going through a divorce, and kind of moving on as a single parent. She didn't really ask anything. She just kind of said, those were her concerns, and that's what she's going to have to do. So the thing here is this. I understand basically the life exploded because one day you were married, you woke up married, wanting to continue the day like normal, and you found out that your whole life was going to change in that instant. So I understand the tone of this letter completely, because it's not something that you were expecting, even though you maybe should have. But that's neither here nor there. With a marriage that ends so abruptly, I feel like there's always going to be a hard, reckoning, so to speak. So it's almost like you didn't expect it, even though maybe you should have. And then boom, it's over. And now your whole life, as you know it, has exploded, right? So yes, we can call him a prick. We can call him an asshole. We can say he's selfish. We can say all of these things. But him saying that he hasn't been happy for a long time is telling, in that either he didn't show it or you didn't notice. And then it's kind of like WTF, right? So I've been in that type of relationship. I've been in that setting where, I thought things were okay, and my partner was just like, no, but I just, just pretended like it was. And I'm just like, wait, what? Yeah, because I just figured I didn't bring it up and all these things, and I kind of just went through and you didn't even notice. And I'm like, I didn't, because I'm an adult and you're an adult. So I expect if you have an issue, you communicate it, not just walk around and act like nothing's wrong and just go through day to day like nothing's wrong. And even during this period where I've asked you, like, what's up, how you doing, all these things, and you still never said anything. But then when you say, oh, there's a problem, but you didn't notice, like I'm the one that missed something. You purposely pretended like there was nothing wrong. So that could be the case here, or you could just be oblivious to what's going on. Either way, things I do agree with is the relationship is over. You don't need anybody to tell you more than once that they do not want you. Also, too, I want to point out the fact that the whole group chat with your mom and your aunts trying to fix your marriage, I feel like that is very telling. I feel like, you know, the older generation, a lot of them, I can't say all of them, are from a belief of we don't get divorced, we need to do whatever we can, this, that, and the third. But I'm going to say it again. You don't need anybody to tell you they don't want you more than one time. If they wanted to figure it out, if they wanted to work something out, they would have brought it to you as in, these are the issues I'm having with you, or this is what I'm not getting from you, or whatever the case. And you know what, maybe not, because everybody cannot communicate, everybody's not emotionally intelligent, but we would hope that they would bring it up somehow, but I feel like a lot of people don't. You have a baby coming, right? So you can wait until after the appointment like you were going to initially, but I feel like, you know, it is something you should share with him. I don't think you should expect anything to change. I don't think you should expect the baby to all of a sudden want to try again. And honestly, if I was pregnant and it seems like it's the first child, because you mentioned single parenthood after the baby comment, I wouldn't want to continue. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship just because of a child, but people do it, so who knows. And then lastly, you said that he probably has another one, but it's not your business. It absolutely is your business, because you're still married to him. And if he has another woman, that means the other woman existed before this church epiphany. You're good. I feel like you're okay. I feel like maybe you're in shock at everything, but honestly, the mindset that you have, everything that you mentioned about moving forward, I feel like you're gonna go on the right path, and you kind of, you know, you have your head on straight despite everything that's going on. So my only thing would be to try to enjoy your pregnancy. Obviously, it's something that maybe you wanted or been trying for, whatever. You're in your 40s, yes, but as long as you're healthy, which you were healthy enough to get pregnant, you should be okay. I know it's rough, especially at an older age, to have to run around kids and all this by yourself, but who knows? Whatever's to be will be. And, you know, I'm hoping that everything works out for you in the long run. And I'm hoping that your family, well, more or less your mom and your aunts, come around to not trying to make you fix your marriage, and helping you move forward and becoming support system for you, and becoming a part of your village that you are going to need after having this baby, before having the baby, you know, during your pregnancy, the rest of your pregnancy. I hope that everyone can become a support system, you know, to help you transition into this new life.